I'm Diane Awerbuck, and I'm reading a piece called Labrys. It's from a compilation called Flow, which is a marvelous book. It's also Wolf backwards. Another reason to buy it, read it, and tell other people to do the same. The fairies of tales, mythology, and lore are straight up awful. Big-titty tinkerbells who have to be placated, so they'll bestow ordinary human gifts at our birth. Annoy them and they'll kill you. Even the nice ones will put you to sleep for 100 years rather than face honest competition. So far, they've settled for drowning our young men in their mirrored desires, for making off with our little children's teeth, leaving the sockets bloody in their skulls, left us to struggle with big maidens, and then matrons, and only at the very end, free crones. What do the fairies do with them? The souls of our men and the teeth of our children, our girlhood and womanhood and old age? Make ivory palaces, cold echoing chambers of victory, where the lost ones roam, pale-eyed with phantom headaches, as the wind whistles through the gaps. I want someone kinder, a real fairy, a guardian, an ancestral presence to hover over me in the dark, cramping hours, her wings soothing as palm fronds on a temple tomb. I want the cool, clean hand laid on my forehead to dampen the exhaustion and the rage. Why can't women be people? Why must they be both vegetable gods and chambermaids, dying and rising and washing, washing, washing? Who will free us from the butchery in the oven of our insides, set our hearts beating steady against the overused washboards of our ribs? Menzie. Menzie will free us. Menzie the protector, Menzie the period fairy, who predates Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy and the Easter Bunny, but who is bound up with them as they signpost our seasons, our own birth and our survival of winter, our own growth and our survival of youth, our own fertility and our survival of the birth of the next ones in the inflexible human chain. They take our teeth and our blood and our femurs, the next humans, and then they run on. In our relay races, the batons are made of bone. Those of us who can rise up against this servitude sometime in our 40 fertile years and find the single joy of being a battle axe, the most ancient of symbols from Crete. The double-headed blade is also the phalanges of the vulva, the iron womb, inevitable, continuing civilizations even as it crushes them. But there is a river of blood for every fertilized egg, for every clawing interloper in the womb, for every fetus fighting its mother for implantation. Hundreds of violent cycles. When the vengeful, disappointed blood comes, Menzie will stand guard while we are sleeping, with her wings like a wedding veil, with her double-headed axe. See her raised arm. She is not saying, there, this too shall pass. She is saying, this is not right. This is not fair. Unburden yourself of this smelly monthly apocalypse. With one deft slice, she will separate us from the suffering and the shadows. We will be cleaved from the migraines, the anemia and the clumsiness, the nightmares and the diarrhea. We will cleave to our real selves, the bloody molasses of womanhood, washed at last from our hands. From my lips to your ears. Happy Halloween.